All right, Shalom. First, I start by saying all praise to you. How about by Shemi Awashai, by Shemu Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles that we will, and salutations to the brothers that stood in truth and sincerity. This is going to be real quick. This is AB really the funniest on the internet right now, and Jake don't think this shit funny. But just listen to what he say, and then I'm going to grab a precept or two, and I'm going to end it. And this is who Jake them look up to, and they idolize, and they end up doing what these niggas say, so.
Glean or not, I'm still. It don't matter if you glean or not, I'm still going in. Y'all be more horny on y'all period.
I'm on a period, so I'm scared.
So you gonna get the best. I get to eat it, treat it, and beat it. God. EBT. I like this. She's good.
Oh, look.
Oh, hell no. Right.
Right. Yeah, so that's against the scriptures, man. Point blank, period. That's trifling. I was told that that's called when a man eats a woman's vagina while she on period, red wings. Something like that. Some shit like that. But they jake them into vile and trifling shit. That's nasty. The woman on her period is her body cleansing itself. But this is Leviticus 18. I'm going to start at verse 19 is the point. Also, thou shalt not approach unto a woman to uncover her nakedness, have sex with her, as long as she is put apart for her uncleanness. Her being unclean is her being on her period. Point blank, period. Let's see if they got another verse. Let me jump. Verse 26, ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, and shall not commit any of these abominations, neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger, which is an Israelite, that sojourneth among you. For all these abominations have the men of the land done, which were before you, and the land is defiled, that the land spew not you out also, when ye defile it, as it spewed out the nations that were before you. For whosoever shall commit any of these abominations, even the souls that commit them shall be cut off from among their people. Therefore shall ye keep my ordinances, that ye commit not any one of these abominable customs, which were committed before you, and that ye defile not yourselves therein. I am the Lord your God. Right, so we were instructed not to commit the abominations. This is Leviticus is the law. Deuteronomy is the law. There are 613 laws total in the scriptures. And the Edomites, so-called white man that run this country, know that. And that's why they passed all these laws that oppose the scriptures, and that they up under the Aleister Crowley doctrine. They got the people up under the Aleister Crowley doctrine because they know it goes against the Lord, and they know that the Lord was going to judge us. See, it says spew us up out of the land, and that's what happened with Jake. Jake don't start doing after the customs of the heathen, and they got kicked out of that land. Hence the reason why we went into slavery. Hence the reason why we're here in this position now today. And the heathen, the elite to the heathen, the kings of the heathen, they know these things. So they put these devices and things in front of us that have it to where the Lord kill us off and jack us up continuously, so they can continue to rule and whatnot, which is wicked and evil. But yeah, you're not supposed to be messing with a woman while she's on her period, no matter what it is. And technically, it's in the law. You're not even supposed to be around a woman that's on her period, because everything that she touch will be unclean. Yeah. Give me a second. Okay, final precept. This is Leviticus chapter 15, verse 19. And if a woman have an issue, and her issue in her flesh be blood, period, she shall be put apart 7 days, and whosoever toucheth her shall be unclean until the even. And everything that she lieth upon in her separation shall be unclean. See, everything also that she sitteth upon shall be unclean. And whosoever toucheth her bed shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the even. We are these are our laws, man. This is the law of royalty. We are to be clean, not unclean. And whosoever toucheth anything that she set upon shall wash his clothes. Look at this. We ain't got no houses to separate our wives. We ain't got all these clothes and stuff, and let alone have to take a bath. Look, this is the royal people. You gotta be wealthy to have all these clothes and being able to sit your woman in a different house and things like that. Make Anyways, it says, and whosoever touches anything that she set upon shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the even. And if it be on her bed or on anything whereon she sitteth, when he toucheth it, he shall be unclean until the even. It says, and if a man lie with her at all, and her flowers be upon him, he shall be unclean 7 days. See, I'm having sex with a woman. While she's on her menstrual, makes you unclean. And all the bed whereon he lieth shall be unclean. And if a woman have an issue of her blood many days out of the time of her separation, more than 7 days, or if it run beyond the time of her separation, all the days of the issue of her uncleanness shall be as the days of her separation. She shall be unclean. Every bed whereon she lieth all the days of her issue shall be unto her as the bed of her separation, and whatsoever she sitteth upon shall be unclean as the uncleanness of her separation. And whosoever toucheth those things shall be unclean, and shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean unto the even. But if she be cleansed of her issue, then she shall number to herself 7 days, and after that she shall be clean. On the 8th day she shall take unto her 2 turtle doves and 2 young pigeons, and bring them unto the priest to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And this is over with, but it says, and the priest shall offer the one for a sin offering and the other for a burnt offering, and the priest shall make an atonement for her before the Lord Yahweh for the issue of her uncleanness. Right, so yeah, unclean. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 15. Woe means destruction unto him that giveth his neighbor drink. That drink is you giving your neighbor a philosophy that's against the scriptures. Him even saying that guy gonna have Jake and them doing that shit. And then you got guys that actually put it in their raps and stuff like that. That puttest thy bottle to him and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness, right? They're naked when they don't have the truth. So destruction to you niggas that's promoting that shit, man. What was it called? Second Timothy chapter 3, verse 8. Now, as Jannes and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. And that's what you see going on with Jacob. They resist the truth, man, because they're going to continue to do what they want to do. They're not going to listen to the law. Men of corrupt minds. Reprobate. Reprobate is to be void of judgment. The judgment is the truth concerning the faith. Verse 16, it says, all scripture is given for inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instructions in righteousness. You want to be righteous, you wouldn't lay with your woman while she's on her period. Point blank period. And you wouldn't listen to niggas that tell you to do that stupid ass shit. This is Titus chapter 1, verse 15. Unto the pure, all things are pure. Unto the elect, the chosen, the righteous, the women, the women, we are looked at as women. But the virgins, the men who have their garments unspotted, that's wearing the right robes, according to Revelation. Unto the pure, all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure. But even their mind and conscience is defiled. And that's Jacob. They're unbelieving. Their mind and their conscience is defiled. They will have a problem with the law I just broke down to them, man. Nothing is pure unto them. They profess that they know the Most High, but in works they deny Him. Right, and then you have the Jakes that act like they know the Lord, but they really don't know the Lord. Being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate, void of judgment. Jacob will say they know the Most High and they Christians and they go to church on Sunday or they be reading their scriptures, but in actuality they don't know the Lord according to the knowledge. Like it says in let me go ahead and get it. I ain't brought this one out in a minute. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 1. Nope, it's a 10. It's like it's Romans. I think it's Romans. Romans chapter 10, verse 1. Yep, Romans chapter 10, verse 1. Brethren, my heart's or my mind's desire and prayer to the Most High for Israel is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge. So yeah, like I said, man, they say they know the Lord. They go to church. They pray. They fast. They, clap their hands and dance, praise dances and things like that. But it's not according. They got a zeal. But it's not according to the knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai. The things that they are doing are contrary to the gospel. And they think that they're doing what's right. And that's why the pastors are going to be judged, because the pastor's supposed to be confirming the word, confirming that what they do is righteous and that they can go to heaven for doing it. But the pastor is a Satanist, a devil worshiper. Yeah. So, with that being said, I don't want to drag it out too much longer, man. That's a reprobate right there, and you're not to follow his ways, But with that being said, Shalom.